Hey, what's up, y'all? Is this on? All right, girl. We ain't got too much long. We ain't got we don't have a long time to be down here because it's about to get dark. I keep thinking, it's starting. I think it's what is it? Spring forward, fall back. Yeah, it's about to be fall, so the time goes backwards, right? So we lose the time. We lose an hour. So, it starts to get dark earlier. I'm still thinking it's still. I'm still thinking it gets dark. It doesn't get dark until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah, so I need to get it together. Anyways, we down here. We have a few minutes before. Girl, all y'all can see is my teeth. Okay, yes. Anyways, y'all, let's get into this mess. We already talked about this. I think the story that we talked about before was I think he just wanted the car back. Well, now he's taking legal action, and he is Cam Newton. So this is according to Baller Alert. Cam Newton taking legal action to retrieve 2017 Bentley from his ex-girlfriend's Atlanta home. So Cam Newton is determined to recover his luxury car from his ex-girlfriend Kaya Proctor. Radar Online obtained court documents showing that the former NFL hired a process server to locate his ex on August the 30th. According to reports, a process server visited an Atlanta residence and asked for Kaya, Cam Newton's ex, although she initially denied her identity. She said she ain't here. She ain't here. Who you looking for? Oh yeah, she not here. She at work. Okay. Cam maintained that she was served correctly. Cam had previously sued Proctor, the mother of his four children, concerning a 2017 Bentley. Cam and Kai were together from 2013 to 2019. Cam's relationship with Instagram model La Renee Shaw reportedly began around the time of their breakup, and they later had a child together. So, Cam basically cheated on Kaya and had a baby with the other girl. The lawsuit said so he did sue her. Anyways, let's keep on going with the story. I can't remember what I reported last time, but the moral of the story is we talked about this before. The lawsuit stated that he had permitted Kaya to use his 2017 Bentley during their relationship. All the relationship has ended. Kaya remains in possession of the car and refuses to return the car. Cam claimed he bought the car in his name. I told y'all it don't count if it's not in your name. If somebody ever buy you a car, if it ain't in your name, give it back. Because I'm telling you, on Mad Day, they're gonna try and snatch it. Um, and allow Kaya to use it, with the agreement that it will be returned if they broke up. This is what I have to say. That we're moving on. Like I said, we kind of talked about this before, but I guess, girl, the story is still going on. That's why that's why they are reporting back on it. One, they broke up. Cam ought to be ashamed of himself. One, that woman has birthed four of your children. Two, when we look at Cam Newton's net worth, and we can't believe everything we see on the internet, but Cam Newton's net worth is, let's see, and I know that doesn't mean cash money in the bank, but his net worth is, they say, 75 million. That's what they're reporting. So this is a mother of your kids, four of your kids. You have a net worth of $75 million. Okay, the agreement was you get to keep the car unless we break up. Girl, why are you acting like you were not the cause of the breakup? Another thing that I reported on last time, I remember saying this, is that the reason why she still has a car is he told her that she could use the car while she moves, because I guess once they broke up, she moved out of their home and she moved into her own place, and he told her that she could use the car while she was moving. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Listen, I ain't never had no Bentley. Okay, nowhere near a Bentley. Okay, but I don't believe that anybody is moving in a Bentley. Girl, this is what I think happened. I think that Cam told that girl that she could keep that car. That's what I think. And I think that now Kaya is involved with another man, and Cam found out, or either Cam found out that some dude probably drove the car, and now he want to snatch it back. That girl done had that car since 2000. What did I just read? That girl done had that car since 2019. They were together from 2013 to 2019. And you mean to tell me you didn't start worrying about that car until 2023? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 4 or 5 years later. I'm telling y'all that's what it is. Kaya got a boyfriend. Kaya's got a man at home. And Cam found out. Cam probably called them kids on FaceTime one night and he heard somebody in the background talking about baby, babe, 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 you cooking today? And he heard saying, he was like, who is that in the background? And it was like, oh, that's Mr. Keith. You know, I got the whole story planned out. That's Mr. Keith. He was like, who is Mr. Keith? That's mommy's uncle. You know that's how they introduce girl. That's mommy's uncle. Uncle, right? And you know, Cam over there putting two and two together. Because he know that Kai ain't got no uncle. No, baby, that's a new stepdaddy. You just say no. You just don't know about the shit. Okay? So that's what I feel like happened. It's been too long. Girl, let that lady keep that car. Girl, let that lady keep that car. That lady got 4 kids. And y'all will still be together, Cam, if you kept your penis inside your pants. That's the gag of it all. That's the part that we're leaving out. Cam, why did y'all break up? The agreement was she get to keep the car unless we break up. Okay, well, why y'all break up? Because I cheated and had a baby. And I'm worth $75 million. And she got 4 of my children. Girl, just let that lady keep that car, Cam. Y'all better suck in your own cause and stop believing nothing these men have to say. Cause on Mad Day they come snatching back, girl. Here they come talk about girl. Now they come over here, girl. Here they go, girl, looking for the car. Girl, you gotta hide the car keys and shit, girl. Everywhere you go, girl, you can't even go to the restroom and girl and take a piss, girl. Every time he come over, girl, to see the children, girl, you gotta try to hide the car keys if he come over. Ooh. Oh, listen to this. Wendy Williams' ex-husband. Hold up. Wendy Williams' ex-husband sells off $1 million Florida pad. So you remember we talked about some of this is kind of like updated news. We talked about this before. Kevin, we talked about him supposedly listing his home. Because you know Kevin ain't got no Kevin ain't got no money. That is not funny. It ain't not fun being broke. Hello, girl. But girl, it's funny. Let's read it. Come on. Wendy, this is according to It's On Site. Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter has unloaded. The Florida mansion he bought after his divorce from the talk show host after losing a fight over his alimony checks. Hunter sold his 5 bedrooms, 5 bathroom, 3,425 square foot home for $1.25 million. The property is located in Parkland, Florida, for $795,000. It was located. I'm sorry, it is located. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me start over, girl. Y'all know sometimes gotta be seeing something in here. The property is located in Parkland, Florida, for $795,000 in 2020. I think they meant to say it was located in. Wait, the property is located in Parkland, Florida, but it was listed for 795,000 in 2020. I feel like that's how they should have wrote it. Anyways, girl, I ain't no English teacher. He has lived, and I'm just a messy bitch. That get online talking about people, okay? He has lived in the pad with his girlfriend Sharina Hudson for several years, who was allegedly allegedly. Was she allegedly his mistress while he was married to Williams? Girl, they got a whole baby. Girl, where y'all think that baby came from? Y'all think the stork dropped it off? Okay, anyways. Per the settlement, Williams is required to pay Hunter monthly alimony payments. However, he recently claimed the checks abruptly stopped coming in early 2022. The issue with the check started when Williams began fighting with Wells Fargo over access to her fortune. The entertainer sued the bank, claiming the accounts were frozen. A rep for the bank told the court they feared Williams could be a victim of financial exploitation. Anyways, child, moral of the story is Kevin sold his house. So I guess he got a little bit of money, I guess. At one point Kevin was telling the people he can pay his car insurance. Girl, I don't feel bad for Kevin. Let me tell y'all something. And I've said this 55,000 times. I'm gonna say it again. Kevin really had it made. Kevin had it made. Wendy knew Kevin was out here in these streets. Wendy knew. Of course, Kevin knew because he was the streets. Okay. All he had to do was not have no baby. All he had to do was not have a baby. That's all he had to do. And he I'm sorry, this car beside me, girl, was looking over. I'm trying to figure out why. Because as soon as I looked over, they looked over at me. I guess they're trying to figure out the same thing, what he looking at. I'm trying to figure out what they looking at. Anyways, all he had to do was not have a baby. That's all Kevin had to do. That's all Kevin had to do was not have a baby. I can guarantee you that if Kevin never would have got, well, let me shut up. Well, not to sound mean, but if she wouldn't have had this baby, I mean, because this wasn't the first time she got pregnant. But Kevin would still, let me tell you something. Kevin would still be in charge of the Wendy Williams brand. He would still be over at that house. Wendy would still be on TV. When I tell y'all know I love me some Auntie Wendy Williams. That's my auntie. That's my mentor. She don't really know it. That's the girls who've been following me for years know I've always wanted for Wendy Williams. That's one of my like she rose for real, for real, for real. Um, because she let a nigga bring her down. When I tell y'all, I ain't never seen no shit like this happen. How do you go from having, girl, I don't know if it was a number one talk show, but how do you go from having a very successful talk show and, girl, just because your man is no longer around, honey, girl, everything just fall apart. Girl, Miss Thing walking around here, girl, don't probably know what time it is, what day it is, girl, what year it is. All this happened after Wendy decided to go ahead and divorce her husband. They just let you know how much Kevin was in control over there. I talk a lot of shit about old nasty ass dirty dick Kevin, but girl, I can never take away what he and Wendy accomplished over there. And clearly Kevin was in charge of the girls. Because when Kevin was no longer in the picture, honey, the ship sank. Girl, you should never give nobody, man, woman, non-binary, non-gender. I don't give a fuck who that bitch is. You hear me? You don't never give nobody that much power. Not to the point where, girl, just because you break up or divorce, girl, your whole life just goes into shambles. I understand, mama. You might can't get out the bed one day, right? You might be crying. Your eyes might be puffy. But bitch, at some point, bitch, you got to put your big girl panties on and go back to work. Uh, I was wondering how my auntie was doing the other day. That's what I asked on Twitter. Well, that's what I said on Twitter. I wonder how my auntie doing. We ain't heard nothing from auntie in a long time. I hope she doing all right. I'm hoping that she's somewhere getting it together, and then once we see her, it's like pretty much she never left, even though we know she did. But I'm hoping that once she pops back up, it's kind of like, oh girl, and then she come back out, girl, like with an old nasty podcast, and then girl, she just start wearing the girls low. Cause this is the time. No tea, no shade. This is girl. I love me some Jada and Will. But girl, this is the time I needed my Wendy on that purple chair. Because Wendy been told us. Because why does this kept girl? Remember, it was some years ago when Wendy came down to the purple chair and told us that girl where there's smoke there's fire, and that she was saying how like Jada and Will were supposedly headed for divorce. So I'm assuming that what she heard was around the same time they separated. My good auntie was always gonna have her ear to the street. So that's what Wendy was talking about when she told us that Will and Jada were headed for a divorce. I would love to hear what she got to say now. Oh, mess ass heifer. I love that bitch. Oh, I miss Wendy Williams so bad. Oh my god, that's so sad. Anyways, what else is going on? Let's see. I'm making fantasy right. Girl, look at your body. Right. Yes. Come on. Girl, that's my song. All right. Listen to this. Carl Crawford. This is according to the Jasmine brand. Carl Crawford wants Megan the Stallion sanctioned for knowingly filing and maintaining groundless and frivolous claims against him. 1501 Certified Entertainment. Girl. So Meg the Stallion filed a motion in April asking the judge to appoint a third party receiver to assume control of 1501 Certified Entertainment finances. She accused Carl Crawford and his associates, including label executives Jay Prince and G. Robertson, of draining their funds and failing to pay her. Radar Online reported that in response to Meg the Stallion's request, 1501 and Carl Crawford are demanding she be sanctioned for knowingly filing and maintaining groundless and frivolous claims, and for requesting that someone else assume management of 1501 finances, which they claim was in bad faith and solely for harassment. Girl. Carl Crawford's lawyer wrote, but to gain an unfair advantage in this proceeding, Miss Pete and her counsel falsely and publicly misrepresented 1501's financial state in an attempt to both strangle 1501's business operations and drag Mr. Crawford's reputation by forcing him to litigate this case in his individual capacity. The music executive stated that 1501 had enough money to pay for any judgment Meg the Stallion might receive. Crawford also noted that 1501 is the owner of Megan's masters, which are valued at tens of millions of dollars. He requested the rapper receive sanctions and he be dismissed from the case on an individual basis. Girl, I don't know. I do know this though. Remember Erica Banks? Some of y'all said that they had got Erica Banks, I guess, so they could put her up against Meg the Stallion. But remember when Erica Banks came out probably like a few months ago talking about how they owed her some money? I don't know, child. I don't know if that got to do. I don't know if that got girl. I don't know if that got anything to do with the story. But I'm just letting y'all know that girl. Erica said that they owe her some money. Do they got anything to do with the story? Y'all know what y'all looking at? Shit. Couple should think of the same thing I'm thinking. What the hell is he looking at? Girl? I'm trying to make sure, girl, you over there minding your business. I'm minding mine. Anyways, chat, it's starting to get dark out here, girl. It's 6:43, and it's already about to get dark. I do kind of like it better when it gets dark later. I kind of do. Girl, it's gonna start getting dark around 5:30. It be pitch black outside by 5:45. Girl, you look outside, it's five. Maybe it's 5:37, honey. Girl, you think it's 2 in the morning. Girl, it's just 5:36 p.m. But I think the sun comes out early too. It comes out early and it gets dark later, right? I mean, no, it comes out early. Wait, no. Oh no, it's darker late. Okay, so it's gonna be dark late in the morning. No, it's gonna be dark early in the morning. So even when it's like six or maybe even 7, it's still gonna be dark outside. But it's gonna get No, the sun comes out earlier, and then it gets dark earlier. Is that how it goes? Girl, don't give me the line, girl. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'll be cracking myself up. I'll be cracking myself up. Listen to this. This is good news. You know, I like to be positive. You know, I don't like to be messy all the time. Joey Badass. I think I've heard of him before. Launches mentorship program for Black men in the U.S. and Puerto Rico. Girl, finally somebody trying to get the niggas together. Okay. Um, I'm so happy. Let me shut up. Joey Badass has launched an Impact Mint tourship, a program offering free mentorship for Black men in the U.S. and Puerto Rico. According to the program's website, the program will offer mentoring in career and personal matters for all Black men ages 18 and older. Earlier this week, um, the rapper and actor took to Instagram to share the exciting news. I'm excited to announce that I've been silently working on a free mentorship program for men in color, a man of color in U.S. and Puerto Rico called Impact Mentorship, inspired by my friend. God, I don't know these people. He wrote in the caption, I recruited an impressive network of incredible mentors in the areas of art, culinary, fashion, film, TV, media, music, and sports. That's good. I'm not even mad at it. Cause girl, while y'all be, I'm about to go off about 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna hang up the phone. Girl, I'm about to go because I ain't trying to argue with none of y'all today. Girl, instead of y'all trying to tell these women, these Black women, they need to settle and girl, lower their standards. Girl, y'all need to be out here trying to help these niggas get their shit together. So shout out to Joey Badass, girl, for putting his money where his mouth is and helping these niggas get their shit together. Instead of telling these Black women, girl, you need to lower your standards and get with a nigga who, girl, all he can afford to do is pay the light bill. Girl, let me go. Girl, let me get up off here. So shout out to Joey Badass, okay? I gotta go because I'm about to go into a whole 45-minute rant. I look up. Every time I look up, y'all trying to tell these ladies, girl, get with a nigga just cause, girl, if the nigga ain't beating on you, if he ain't messing with you or the kids, girl, if he ain't bringing you home no STDs or STIs, girl, then girl, make sure you work it out with him. Girl, if he can pay the light bill, then girl, and he treats you good, and he nice to you, girl. The homeless nigga underneath the bridge is nice to you. Okay, that don't mean you supposed to court him. Hello, yes, one of the crowd girls. See, I knew I was about to go off. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Y'all have a good day. Shout out to Joey Badass. I don't know that much about this man, but I've heard of him before. But I do think this is a step in the right direction. Um, yeah. So shout out to him and shout out to the people involved in helping him get this off the ground and get it moving. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. I have a good day. Shit.